back to Final Fantasy 14. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention before we started today, I think I'm at 47 subs now, as of recording this. I know my goal, like I said yesterday, my goal was to get to 50. I guess if anyone ends up watching this and they have any friends that think they might enjoy watching me, would really appreciate it if you shared. And this is probably the only time I'm going to mention it, because I always feel weird about saying, oh, please like and subscribe, because it just feels kind of cringe. I feel like normally people will just sub if they enjoy watching, right? But you end up, I'll just say it this time though, just because we're really close to what my goal is for the year. But if you can do that, that'd be great. Anyways, let's end up doing the what is it? The New Game Plus, and Resume A Realm Reborn Part 2. I think what it was gonna have me go to speak to Tartaru. Okay. Oh, where's she at? Oh, she's at the, I forget. The there's no aetheryte at the sands or whatever. Those are the rising stones, and I forget, there's the waking sands. There we go. Alright, let's get in our car. I hope everyone's doing well today. I ended up playing. I ended up finally getting some sleep, but I ended up finally feeling tired around 5 in the morning over here. I woke up about maybe at 11 in the morning. I was having too much fun playing Elden Ring. I think I'm like at soul level 200 and maybe 20 or 30. But I ended up what was it? Let me think. I was getting to the point where I need like 400,000 souls just to level up once. But I need to look up what the max level is. I'd imagine maybe the max level is like 500 or something, maybe. Due to how many skills there are, and they're able to go to 99, maybe. I think it might be 500. It might be higher. I'm trying to think. There's vitality. That's 1. Mind 2. Endurance 3. Strength is 4. Dex is 5. Intelligence and faith, that's 7. And then arcane. So there's 8 skills, if I'm doing my math right, unless I'm forgetting something. There's just 8 times 99, whatever that is. And then I guess there's plus whatever level you start out at, right? Because I don't know what the lowest a skill can be as a level 1 character. Because I would doubt that each skill just starts out at 1. But if you were to do 99 times 8, I mean, that would be it, right? So it would be a little bit less than 99 times 8 would be the max level, and the Elden Ring. Well, it's Alpha Node. Yeah, yesterday we ended up helping out the Sylphs. I think the next part of the story had to do something with Titan, if I'm remembering right. And I remember at some point the garlic people end up bum rushing the sands. So I don't know if we'll get to that part today. But I do know once we get to the Endwalker, I don't know how fast we can rush through this story, but I'm gonna delay Endwalker a bit because I would like to commission an art piece for the thumbnail for Endwalker. But I can't spend anything until after March 31st, so it'll be sometime in April when we'll do Endwalker. So I got a lot of time to finish all the way up to Shadowbringers. Because, like, the art piece I wanted to commission was, like, it looked like the poster art for the Endwalker expansion, except with the normal higher, you know, the poster boy, Hero of Light. That's in all the expansions and the cinematics and stuff. Just replace it with my character and then being in the paladin gear on the moon. You know, moon Lalas versus the sun Lalas. I figured the Dune folks would be like the moon Lalas, and then the plains folk Lalas would be the sun Lalas. You know, just like the moon man and the sun man. Just they're natural enemies. Right. I'll just have to remember to go through all the text slowly so people can read. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're talking about Leviathan. Okay. Well, I do know you end up fighting level Titan at like around level 30, so maybe it isn't for a while. Because I know the one dungeon had a scale to somewhere around level 20. 20 something. Oh, they're talking about Titan right there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to be dealing with those kobolds. I think you have to fight Titan twice in the MSQ. I think that you have to end up doing like the Titan raid, like for some reason in either Stormblood or something. It's kind of weird to do like a low level thing on an expansion where you should be around level 70 or 80. Yeah, I think I was asleep. I think my family came by with groceries. I didn't even notice. I think I was just passed out. I think my mom must have came by to see me. And I ended up having lunch with my grandma. We ended up having pizza. We ended up getting pizza and then just ate it at my house. Oh yeah, when I was playing Elden Ring yesterday, I ended up finding more of the those bell things. I guess you have to like. There's these things in Elden Ring called bells, and you give them to this one NPC, and you're able to buy the smithing stones. And I think I got the greatsword I'm using, the gut sword, to plus 15. It's either plus 14 or plus 15. But I can't get the next bell for it till I progress through the story or whatever. So I ended up I ended up killing a boss in this one dungeon that gave me the first bell to get the Sombrian smithing stones, where you can upgrade, like, I guess boss weapons, or the equivalent of boss weapons in Elden Ring. I guess it's the really special weapons. But apparently the normal weapons can go up, I think, to plus 25, maybe? And then the boss ones, like Rotodon's Greatsword, which is the boss weapon that I like to use, only goes to plus 15, so that's good to know. But probably whenever I'm done streaming this, I'll hop on Elden Ring again. And, try and find out if I can get, if I'm able to get the next, the mining bell for Sombrian, smithing stones. I'll either do that, or I'll just continue farming, because, I mean, my whole goal is to get all my stats to 99. Like, the stat, so, like, all my, like, I think my vigor is 55, my endurance is 50, strength is 99, and then mind is, like, 33 or 32 or something. And then all the other stats, like arcane, faith, and intelligence, are at 20, and dex is at 20 as well. My goal is, right, when I play again, I'm just gonna level them all up together. Because, I mean, my main thing's a strength build, right? So that's the reason why those stats are raised, and those are the only important ones. But, I'm at the point of the game where I don't need to worry about the stats and what order I level them. So I'm gonna get all the, the like faith and intelligence and dex and arcane to like the same level where mind is, and then I'll level mind and all those other stats together until they get to 50, where they're tied with vigor and endurance, and then we'll level just all of them together. We'll just do it in like increments of 10 each time. So we'll level everything up to 60, then 70, and then, you know, eventually to 99, hopefully. Then we'll be maxed out on everything. Which will be cool. And then I'll just finish the game. And at whatever point, I'll commission an art piece for the game, for the thumbnail, and just wait to play it. I mean, at the bright side, too, depending on how long the thumbnails take, we can always, like, just do Star Wars again. In fact, that's what I'll do. I'll probably keep my Star Wars sub, and then whenever we want to play, like, Star Wars, right, we can use the AI art for that, because it's a series that isn't as important to me, I guess. Well, it is important, but just because, like, I'd have to commission I don't have that much money, so I'd have to commission, like, a lot of money to do, like, a custom thumbnail for each character and stuff, so it'd be a little bit too expensive to do our custom thumbnails for the Star Wars thing. But then, yeah, I'm going to need to commission art for Elden Ring, the last expansion for Final Fantasy XIV being Endwalker, and then Fallout 3, and then Fallout New Vegas, and then I'll take a break before I play Fallout 4. It'll probably be some time before I do that. And then I don't know if I already said Elden Ring as well, but that is what I want to commission art for. It's just expensive, though, because, like, I think for the one artist I saw that did the whole thing with my little picture of my character for my channel, and also on the bottom right corner of the screen, or on the video thing, is the artist that did that, they're a little bit more expensive than the other artists I was doing before the artist was having trouble. And at least they were nice and said that they would just have me do a refund because they weren't able to do it. But the other artist that, you know, that my friend commissioned for the little art of my character, They're a little bit more expensive. Like, it would be like, I think $50 to, do a single thumbnail, and then it would also cost extra if there's like multiple characters in it. Like if there was like my character, and like let's say I was playing Nier Automata, and then the thumbnail had my character in it and like 2B, that would essentially make it even more expensive on the site where the people do the art. I really wish I could get my friend Bino to do art for me, because I would love to pay him. I'd prefer just to use him so I can support him. But he's pretty good right now. He's actually too busy making art for people, so he just doesn't have the. I was asking him about it, and he says he just doesn't have the time. Otherwise, he would. So he's too busy making art for Kibbs and Arch, the Archcast or whatever. So maybe one day. Bino could have time for us. I love his art. His art is so goofy. And it's so funny looking. So cursed. I'd really love to be in a game with like a tabletop. He was telling me his experience with playing tabletop RPGs, like Pathfinder and D&D. Oh man, it would be so fun to play a game like that with Bino, the Venus. Bino. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I just completed part 2. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't notice that. Alright, well. Alright, let's do part 3. So maybe part 5 and part 6 are the patches, maybe. Alright, let's start part 3 then. Okay, the Adventurer's victory over Infrit, the Lord of Inferno, prompts comparisons to be made to the fabled Warrior of Light. And even as the feat draws the admiration of the masses, so too does it draw the ire of the shadows of the Asians. To what end these masked individuals scheme remains to be seen. The search for answers beginning with the one named La Habrea. Okay. Oops. There you go. What, I can't do it in this location? Why is it not letting me do it? Let's try again. Maybe we can't be in the Waking Sands? There we go. Yeah, you just can't do it for whatever reason in the Waking Sands. That's weird. Alright. Shadow of Darkness. Oh, I'd imagine I could have, yeah, there we go. We can pick up the next part of the question here. Oh, please have some voice acting. Ah, man. It's too much to ask for. Man, there's almost no voice acting in A Realm Reborn. Maybe that was why A Realm Reborn was considered garbage to most people. Well, at least, well, you can actually see it when you, when, like, you know, like when A Realm Reborn, the game was still fun, but the story was lacking. And, you know, like, you can kind of see how the developers improved as the expansions go on. Because, like, Heaven's Ward, people seem to like the story on that. I thought it was a little bit boring myself. But, like, their writing improved for Heaven's Ward, and then it seems like they just kept on getting better at developing Final Fantasy XIV as they've gone on with, like, class balancing and writing and stuff. you know, by the time when they've gotten to Shadowbringers and Endwalker, like, man, that's just, it's like the best, right? And I think, I'm almost certain that technically, Final Fantasy XIV is a dethroned World of Warcraft, right? Because, remember back in the day when, World of Warcraft was like the big MMO and everyone was trying to be the next WoW killer. Well, little did anybody know that the WoW killer was WoW itself, because it committed suicide, essentially, with the developers being weird. And just just adding politics to their game and pissing off most people, so. Or at least half their audience. Alright. I'll go to the Hall of the Flames. Okay. It'll just be easier for me to click on it if I just do this. It's like almost 3:30. I think I can go maybe for 2 or 3 hours playing this. Just do the usual 2-hour, 3-hour stream. Oh, why did I go to the Gold Saucer? Okay, I meant to go to Ulda. I don't know why I did that. Alright, let's go to the correct area. Alright. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Ganon. Okay. Well, I hope he's doing well. Oh, he's doing his best. He needs to be careful, because it's like, it's obvious you're... When he does his band thing, he has to be careful not to upset anyone, because... You know, you can get reported for using mods. And it's quite obvious that you're using mods when, you have it's obvious that these are all your alts, and, you, are playing the music together. It's kind of a dead giveaway, so that's the one reason why, I would never use mods in this game. All the music I play on when I use an instrument is because I know how to play the music, don't you know? I'm a musical genius. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just hope Ganon's careful with that. I mean, at least he could, like, at the very least, name them all different, so it wouldn't be too obvious. Like, you can claim some kind of ignorance. But when they're all named Ganon's, like, all named Ganon and then insert instrument, it's kind of a bit obvious. Okay. Where does it want us to go? Camp Drybone. Let's go to the Bone Zone. Oh man, flying this car just gives you that southern comfort with the music. It's that country music. The country gnome. Fine La Brea. Well, why would we find La Habrea? He's like an Ascian. Why would this guy know where he is? He's like part of the Illuminati, essentially. Alright. Okay, I think I need to do something else. I know there's like a few extra things you can do for that event, that crossover event that gets you the car. I think there's like this event and you get like these currencies from it and then you can buy these music rolls. I need to do that at some point. And also I was looking at the that armor set, the Trojan set. I thought it was a crafted set, but apparently it's actually a what is it? It's actually a I guess it must be a set from a dungeon or something. So I'll have to do that. Alright, let's go up here and talk to this guy. I'm gonna actually change my... Oh, I can't change my outfit. I'm not in our city. Okay. I'll change my outfit at some point. I ended up changing my hair back. I just forgot to change my the way my outfit looked. All right. Although when I woke up this morning, I was feeling a little bit queasy, but not anymore. Been feeling actually pretty well this whole week. Like I've gone like multiple days in a row, like almost a whole week without waking up with a stomach ache, which is pretty nice. There we go. Where are you having us go? Okay, somewhere over to the northeast. There we go. Come on, let me get up there. Hold on, let me try again. There we go. Where is he at? There we go. Oh, it's Corpse Brigade. Those are the undead, I think, in Ulda. Alright. Man, I feel really tired all of a sudden. Just feel kind of drained. Well, hopefully I start waking up soon. Oh, I have an idea. Let me go talk to this guy, then I can grab like a monster out of the fridge or something. Maybe that will wake me up. Okay. Alright, let me go grab that drink real quick. Be right back. Okay. Let's just grab a drink of this. Hopefully that begins to wake me up. Yeah, I might have to take a nap after this. Oh, I wonder if Mark's on. No, he was messaging me yesterday. No, he's on. He's AFK though. Okay. Alright, time to go to little amigo. Oh yeah, I forgot this part of the quest. You have to go here at some point. A little bit freezing. I'm gonna get my blanket. I'm just kind of lay down in my chair. All right. Alright, well, where does it want us to go now? Oh, he's just over here. Okay. I think today's Thursday. Alright. I know I'm gonna take Sunday off again. Okay, next part is over here. Ugh. I don't know, I might do a stream later. I haven't talked to Scalig in a while. I remember we were talking about stuff. Or this is my fellow retard. Me and him were talking about stuff before the stream. Is why I started a bit late, because it's been a while since I talked to him. But I don't know, maybe we can stream something together. Just me grinding on Elden Ring while we just talk about stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that would be a thing people would want to watch. Maybe the Chow Chow experience. I don't know, what were we talking about? We were talking about how the fact that we're both monarchists. Forgot what else we were talking about as well. Yeah, I already forgot what we talked about. The only thing I remember is the Monarchist thing. And he gave me a link to a channel on YouTube to check out or whatever. Yeah, I have the goldfish of a memory. Or I got goldfish memory, so it's hard for me to remember what on earth I would have been talking about, like, you know, 10 to 20 minutes ago. Got that baby brain. Smooth lizard brain. Because I'm some kind of reptiloid in real life. One of the lizard people. Yeah, it would be cool just to talk to someone while I just grind souls, and that way if this stream ends up being too short, and I would like it just due to me being tired, at the very least I could just, like, you know, just grind souls while talking to someone. Just kind of like stuff revolving culture, I guess. I don't know. I fucking hate politics. I don't mind talking about culture war stuff, though. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to do, probably later in the year, maybe near September maybe. I wanted to play Saints Row 4. That'd be fun. And I remember really liking Saints Row 4. It's the last good Saints Row game. There's another one that recently came out was really bad. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 13. I remember it not being that. See, that's one of the Final Fantasy 14 games I couldn't get into. I'm hoping you enjoyed it though. I remember they had a crossover event for Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 14, where you had to help like Lightning do something or whatever. Yeah, I remember watching someone play that a lot at a video game cafe. Like Final Fantasy 13 was like their favorite game for whatever reason. The Final Fantasy games I really enjoyed are obviously this one. And I enjoyed 7 and Final Fantasy 3 for the DS. And that's kind of about it. I need to give the new Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy 7 game remake another go. Because I was enjoying it when I was playing it. I just kind of got busy with other stuff at the time. But I want to play that because I know my aunt. I think my aunt sometimes watches me play. And I remember when I was like 4, I'd watch her play Final Fantasy 7, the OG one. Alright. Where's it having us go? Oh yeah, back to the Waking Sands. The one other Final Fantasy game I want to try is the, what was it, 11? It was 11, the other MMO. I want to try that one. That one sounds cool. But I liked Final Fantasy 3 because, you know how like in 14 you have the job system or whatever? You can just switch jobs whatever you want with your character. Final Fantasy 3 for the Nintendo DS I think it's on Steam now as well. Kind of had the same thing. I remember me and my friend AJ. He's actually the friend that I just got back in contact with. When I was in the hospital last, he was texting me, asking me how I was doing. But me and him, like, we'd have our Game Boy, our Nintendo DS. And then back on Final Fantasy III, back in those days, you had to do this weird thing where you'd use your Nintendo DS and send one of your other friends mail in Final Fantasy XIV, and you can unlock the Onion Knight in the game. And the Onion Knight was like it was basically like a white mage and a black mage with the melee capability of a red mage. It was an extremely overpowered class because like you get like lots of spells and you're decent with the weapon as well. The only downside to the Onion Knight is it looked kind of goofy, but it was pretty cool. I think if you were to get Final Fantasy III on Steam, you can get the Onion Knight pretty easily. But yeah, Final Fantasy III was really cool. I never finished it because I remember I took a break playing it when I was in middle school, and then I picked it up again, and I didn't know where to go. So I just kind of got lost. Come on, give me a voice-acted cutscene, please. Alright. I'm meeting the resistance. Okay, let's do that. Oh no, they're okay. They're in here still. Okay. Who are we talking to? I don't remember this character. Is he like a scion, or is he like some kind of servant? Because I know not all the scions are ever in like the main story, really. Like some of the scions are just side characters that you don't really ever talk to. Like I think one of the ladies that was one of the party members for that one like group of really scrub adventurers that when we were doing the first 3 dungeons actually becomes a scion or something. I think she also dies at some point too, so. Alright. Quarry mill. Believe that is in here, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. What do you got to say? Alright. Go talk to you. Killing him softly. Okay. What would killing him softly be? Like, you know, just put a pillow over their head when they're asleep? Just take them out that way? Oh, these are those Alamegan guys. Basically the refugees that are infesting Ul'dah. I'm trying to remember this part of the story, but I forgot. I know there's like the little bit in Alamigo, but I forgot what like if there's like a dungeon or what the climax to that part of the story is. Because maybe after that part of Little Alamigos when you go fight Titan, right? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, they're actually pretty close by. Milfred. And I have no idea what he's talking about, but whoever's reading this will, so. Alright. Time to get back into the action. What do we gotta kill? We gotta slice some antelopes. The antelope and there's like the cantaloupe fruit, right? Whenever I think of like antelopes, I think of the fruit. Because I think of cantaloupe, because the names sound very similar. Nice. I'm trying to read that one part. One annoying thing about the YouTube chat thing is that it has a heart that covers up part of the part of like the last thing anybody says on a message. It's 360 though. Put my 360 through my, and then I can't see what it says. Right. Yeah, I know I have the for my character I have the whole lightning hairstyle. Because, granted, I wasn't really too into Final Fantasy 13. I did think that the main protagonist for Lightning, or whatever her name was actually pretty cute. So. Did think Lightning was pretty attractive as far as, female protagonists go. Oh, she kind of reminded me a lot of she kind of reminded me of like a female Cloud Strife, though. Kind of like the same character archetype of some kind. Because I remember I played a little bit of the first one, didn't get too far. Played a little bit of the second Final Fantasy 13, and then that one was a lot more fun. Oh, hey, Talvor. That one was a lot more fun, although, I think the second Final Fantasy 13 was pretty good. But the third one I didn't really like because of the time limit thing you had. From what I remember. The time limit thing was really annoying. It's like lightning returns or whatever. But man, I miss that that gaming cafe place in my town that used to be open. I think the reason they had to shut down is because they weren't doing their taxes properly. They were doing things under the book, as it were, and then that got them in trouble, so they had to shut down, sadly. Yeah. So my new favorite, one of my new favorite mounts. I mean, my favorite mount is the car, and then this one, this wolf. And it's mainly because the music plays that when you ride it. Alright, let's give him the antelope horns. Well, this is waking me up. Well, wasn't that Final Fantasy 13-3 that was like the Majora's Mask? Or maybe I'm misremembering. Because I remember in Lightning's Return, it had the whole Majora's Mask mechanic, right? Or maybe it was both of them. Because I know with the second one, you didn't even play as Lightning. You played as Lightning's sister or something. And you'd go through, like, you would enter, it was like you were time traveling for most of it, right? Wasn't that the whole premise? No, maybe I'm misremembering it. I mean, the one Final Fantasy game I really wish I could try, I'd have to use like an emulator though, right? Is Final Fantasy Tactics. I've always heard good things about Final Fantasy Tactics. I heard it's a pretty good game. And I remember I tried Final Fantasy VIII, and I just hated the leveling system in that game. Like, it was just so weird. The game, like Final Fantasy VIII, just felt weird to play because of that. Although I remember really liking the one character from Final Fantasy VIII I thought was really attractive. It was like, she was like your teacher or whatever in the first part of the game, and she was like your first follower or whatever. I thought she was pretty attractive. I liked her outfit too. Her outfit was pretty sexy. But I remember she helps you like fight Ifrit at the beginning of the game. Oh yeah, I think Final Fantasy VIII had the, what was it, the Triple Triad game in it as well. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know how to use emulators. I was trying to, I would never do this, but if I were, I would try and get, what was it, Lord of the Rings Conquest to work, but I have a feeling I wouldn't be able to figure out, you know, not saying that I tried, and I was having trouble with it. But I really wish I could play Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, Lord of the Rings Conquest again. It's basically Lord of the Rings Battlefront 1 or 2. I think Lord of the Rings Conquest, I know it was an Xbox 360 era game. But, they ended up, I think something weird happened with the company to where, like the servers and stuff were down for it, because of, like, you know, when, the ownership for things change, and then, the games become, like, unavailable because of it. Because, I've heard, if you were to try and play it now and, get it from, somewhere, like, Abandonware, it's kind of difficult because, you have to do something really weird with it, and I can't figure out, I wasn't able to figure it out because, like, when I tried launching it, it was like saying, oh, the servers for it are unavailable, so it just wouldn't launch. So you have to, like, do some weird finagling. Because I want to play that on the channel, honestly. Like, Lord of the Rings Conquest was a really fun game. Like, all those old Lord of the Rings games are just really great. Like, the Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers was really fun. I remember playing that with my friend Brian and his little brother, or even Connor. So, like, what typically we would do is Brian would always play as Aragorn. I think Connor would always play as Legolas. And they always wanted to play those characters because they just thought they were cooler. So there's like, oh, we're just going to have you play as Gimli because we don't think he's cool, Chow. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I think Gimli's cool. The Gundam games, those are the Gundams are the mech things, right? I've never gotten into Gundams. I remember I thought, like, I didn't even know what a Gundam was, because I thought a Gundam was a reference to, it's a Gundam channel. But, and then I think my friend Zatsu had to explain to me a Gundam was like a mech or something, right? I never watched that anime, or gotten into the series, but it would be cool to, try it out for sure. Yeah, I know there's that, Armored Core game. I mean, is that kind of like a Gundam game? Is that one game that, From Software made recently? I could probably put that on my list of things to try. Oh, yeah. Oh, the PSP. I think I had one, but I didn't know how to turn it off, and then it broke because it was on too long. Which kind of sucks. Because I remember on the PSP, the whole reason I got a PSP is because I wanted to play, it was like this one Kingdom Hearts game. It was like the one where you play as like the 3 different guys. It was like a prequel. It was like, takes place before Kingdom Hearts 1. SD Gun G Generation Overworld. Oh, okay. Yeah, the only like thing I can think of that's like a Gundam game is Armored Core. Maybe I can put that on my list of things to play in the future. I'll probably have to get it when it's on sale, maybe. But I heard Armored Core was fun. It's like a mech, like, Souls game, right? Oh, okay. I'll have to look up the PS... I need to look up how emulators work. Because, you know, I feel like if you at least... if the game is, like, really hard to get, or you bought it in the past, but you don't have, like, the game anymore, or the system anymore. Like, let's just say... Because I had Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube, right? I owned Luigi's Mansion, and I owned a GameCube. I feel like I should be able to emulate it. Because I owned it, right? I purchased it. So I should be able to emulate it just so I could play it again, right? Or like even Wind Waker. That would be a game I'd like to play on the channel. Or like Twilight Princess. Man, like my favorite Legend of Zelda games I ever played. I liked Minish Cap. Minish Cap was good. Link to the Past was good. Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess and Wind Waker are probably my favorite Zelda games. Dolphin emulator? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to remember that. That'll be easy for me to remember just because I really like dolphins. Dolphins are... they used to be my favorite animal, but they got replaced by panda bears. Or just bears in general. Oh yeah, I remember I always loved going to SeaWorld and like feeding the dolphins. And then I remember... I don't know if... I don't know how old you are, Darth. But if you're around my age or even older, I wonder if you remember a game called Echo the Dolphin for the Sega Genesis. Have you ever heard of that game? Oh, 33. Oh yeah, you're just 3 years older than me. Yeah, then you if you had a Sega Genesis, maybe you've played Echo the Dolphin. Yeah, Echo the Dolphin was really fun. Oh yeah. You know what another good game for the Sega Genesis is? And you could sometimes find it in arcades, is Primal Rage. Do you remember that one? It was like the dinosaur fighting game, and they had like 2 monkeys in the roster as well. That game was really fun. I'm trying to think of what other... another game I had was like Sonic Pinball and stuff. I really wish... I need to find an emulator for Sega Genesis games as well. The only frustrating thing about the Sega Genesis was you couldn't really save your game. I think it was back before a time you could save your game. You always had to start from the beginning, right? Unless I was just a really dumb 4-year-old at the time. Because I only knew how to use a... Because I ended up getting the Nintendo 64, and that was when I was like maybe 5 or 6. I might have been like 8 or so when the GameCube came out. And I only knew what the concept of a memory card was when the GameCube came out. Which is frustrating, because on the Nintendo 64, I'd have to... there were memory cards for it, I just didn't know what a memory card was. Luckily, the one game I played all the time on the N64, Super Mario 64, didn't really need a memory card for whatever reason. Like, it'd just save by itself, which was weird. But that was like my first, like, ever 3D game I played. And because, like, before, when I had the Sega Genesis, I'd still play outside a lot. Like, playing video games wasn't really my favorite thing to do. But, what was it? But after I got the Nintendo 64 and I played Super Mario, I just never went outside again. And I began to become really pale. Because when I was little, my skin would actually get pretty dark. Like, I could probably pass as a Sicilian Italian instead of a Northern Italian. Funny thing is, about every game system I had... Okay. Don't know if the little heart icon is blocking something. But I mean, like, the original, like, game that was, like, a challenge, like Dark Souls, from what I remember, was the, Lion King game for the Sega Genesis. Oh, wow. And did you, like, fix them up and stuff? Because I only recently found out, maybe about a year ago, that you could, I don't know what it's called. It's like where you edit the, I don't know if it's called breaking a system, but it's like you mess with the parts. And like something like, let's just say a GameCube, and you make it run better, and you can also add like mods and stuff to it. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do with consoles. Until recently. Oh yeah, jailbreaking, there we go. Yeah, I only learned about jailbreaking as a thing, like, I think either last year or the year before. Because one of the whole reasons I really wanted a PC for the longest time growing up, like a gaming PC, so I could play like modded Oblivion or at the time, because like Oblivion was like my favorite game when I was like in late middle school and high school. And I would see, like, I would watch YouTube or whatever and see like people play like a super modded Oblivion. It's like, oh wow, that'll just make Oblivion even more fun. And then I finally got it. And there's a lot of... I need to play Oblivion at some point too on the channel. I still need to play Niram. I don't know if Mrs. Foyce is still watching my stuff, but I remember this is the one person who kept on watching my Enderall playthrough and was helping me through it, giving me tips, which was pretty cool. I think it was cool too because I guess they're from Germany as well, so they were watching me play the German Skyrim mod game. I need to play Enderall at some point for them. Phone stores, I barely know how to use my phone. In fact, I can't afford a normal phone. Like, I have to have an Obama phone due to how poor I am. Which sucks, because there's like a companion app for Final Fantasy 14, and my phone, that app is incompatible with my phone. And it sucks, because when you get the companion app for Final Fantasy 14, it gives you an emote, and it gives you the ability to have an extra retainer. And also just be able to send your retainers off to do stuff off your phone. So, I'm hoping one day, sometime soon, maybe I can afford to get like an actual like iPhone or Android. And be able to use that mount. That way I can get an extra retainer and get the emote in Final Fantasy 14. But I kind of can't get it right now. There are times people don't work it. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to do that then. And you check GameStop wouldn't have I'll have to do that. I have to go dumpster diving. Because I guess I could get a free phone that way. The only thing is I'd have to pay for the service, right? I'll have to do that. I don't really have any means of transportation, but maybe I'd need to go to a phone store and just go dumpster diving. People are like, why are you going through the garbage? It's like, someone told me on the internet, the people at phone stores hide phones in the dumpster so they can take them later. Oh, yeah, I'll have to try that, though. Maybe that'd be a good way to get, like, a free iPhone or Android. Thank you for the good advice. Oh, wow. No, oh, I'm gonna have to try that, then. I need to find a phone. I need to look. I don't really have a car, so really most of the times, I go out around town as if I'm going with like family members to somewhere because they have to pick me up because I can't really afford a car, let alone I don't have a driver's license either. But what was it? I'll have to check that out. Bicycle with buckets, yeah. The thing is I live in a really small town, and I don't think there's any phone stores here. And if there is, it would be like, you know, the big stores, you know, that sell a lot of different things. So I don't know if, There's a specific store that just specializes in phones. Although, theoretically, I do live in California, so I could just, like, go into, like, LA and just, like, take a phone off the shelf, and as long as it's not over $900, I'm good, right? I mean, that is an option, too, although it's an option I wouldn't really want to do. Come on, where's the person at? Okay, they must be inside the cave thing. Ugh. Go talk to this one. Yeah, I guess I could get like a bicycle with a, you know, like a bucket on it and search the dumpster. It is an option. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. So you'd want to do it at nighttime, you're saying? Or is it like during the day? Or can you... Oh yeah, it'd probably be best to do it at nighttime so people don't really see you, don't ask questions at why you're going through the dumpster, I guess. Yeah, that's probably why you're saying that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. An hour before the store closes. Okay, good. Thank you for the tip. Maybe I can get a, you know... And it's not like they can report me, right? Because technically they're stealing from the place they're working at. It's like, oh, they're taking a phone from our dumpster. Or like, oh, they're going through our dumpster. Well, it's like, oh, why are they going through the dumpster? And then, like, if they were to report it, we'll be like, oh, I found a bunch of, like, mysteriously unopened phones here. And they're just here, and I just took them all. Oh, it's like, oh, well. And then the police go back to the, it's like, oh, were you stealing from your own workplace? Because, like, you know, it's like mutual destruction, right? You know, you report me to the fuzz, well, I'm gonna report you to the fuzz. You can't really do anything there. Oh, yeah. Excellent, yeah. Oh, true. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Yes, my young apprentice. There's a big brain ideas here. Oh yeah, I need a... At some point, I need to get a game capture card. Oh, pawn shops? Oh yeah, there's actually a pawn shop here. Then you just check the pawn shop for in the store and get it normally. And obviously it'd be cheaper, or their dumpster as well. Oh, yeah. You know, I wonder if, like, you know, like, computer places, like, end up, doing the same thing with, like, really expensive parts or whatever. They just hide them in the dumpster and hope nobody finds it. Oh, wow. Maybe that's what I should have done. Because I know I saved up, I had to save up in order to upgrade my computer recently, like over... I actually didn't have enough, my family kind of helped me out a little bit near my birthday, but, I had to, like, save up, like, almost, like, 1.5K, and, in order to get, like, my current graphics card and the CPU upgrade for my computer. Oh, man. Maybe I can, next time around, when I need to upgrade my computer, I gotta remember this information, because, be like, hey, stepdad, can you, go by the computer store and check the dumpster, about an hour before the store closes? And he was like, why? Well, there might be some free parts there. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit special. No, I am slightly on the. I am on the spectrum, which means I'm clinically retarded. So, or at least a social retard. Not only that, I was born with the disability, the mental disability of being born Italian. So, that's another reason why I'm not too smart. Yeah, I know. I think what when I mean though is I just don't have a really good memory retention. Because I do think, I just say that just to make fun of myself for the most part. Because you don't need to know, I mean, there's like illiterate people, right? Who are way smarter than people who are literate just because they never like had the opportunity to learn how to read, right? So just because you're not good with like things like math or science or you know how to read doesn't mean you're necessarily smart. Like the intelligence score versus I think the wisdom score is a more in like a tabletop RPGs is more how smart you are, whereas intelligence, all that is like memory retention, right? Because you know there's some pretty stupid people who have like a high intelligence score, right? Just lack any common sense or wisdom. No, you ain't like Donald Trump. Well, I don't think I'm like Donald Trump. I don't even think Donald Trump's Italian, is he? He's just a New Yorker. Well, I don't understand what you mean, though. Oh, no, Now You Ain't was your first one. Like Donald Trump. Yeah, I think Donald Trump, like, people always like to say he's dumb, but it's like, at the same time, well, okay, well, how does this dumb person have, like, more money, who's made more money than you? Well, it's like, oh, he was born into it. Well, yeah, but he still is capable of making a lot of money. I, like, love him or hate him. Although I will say, one of the, I guess on the bright side of Biden getting elected, you have all the gaffes that he makes, which are just fucking funny. Like you have him like falling upstairs. But I'm gonna stop talking about politics there because I don't want to upset anybody. Like I'm pretty much in the center, or like center right maybe at the very most. Yeah, I always thought wisdom was the actual statistic that was regards though with how smart you are. Oh, I forget. There's a reason why, like, the Highlander hires a lot. They're basically muscular women that aren't too muscular to the point where it's unattractive. They look like women that go to the gym all the time and actually might have like some abs or whatever. The female Highlander hire. It's a real life female. Alright, who am I talking to here? He must be like above in the rafters somewhere. Can I go up, maybe? Certain the youth's intentions. Man, I'm really confused. Oh, here we go. I thought I was looking for an NPC. Okay, so we're just looking for an item of some kind. Okay, apparently we do have to talk to some people. Okay. I guess it's some of it as items, some of it is just talking to people for information. Okay. Come on, where's the last one? Like out here? Nope. Okay. It's like a frickin' scavenger hunt. Once that mounts up again, maybe we can cover more ground faster if there we go, there he is. He's up here. Wilrid. I'm gonna take another sip of my monster. Man, the the Monster Zero Ultras are so good. They don't have tons of sugar in them, so I can drink them. I think I only have to take insulin for them if I drink like 2 or 3 of them. But you shouldn't really be drinking that many monsters in a row. There we go. Alright, speak with Wilrid. Okay. Alright, well we might be able... I think I'm gonna... Probably once the stream has been going on for 2.5 hours. Wherever we are in the quest, we'll take a break and continue it again tomorrow. I'm trying to remember what... what's after Titan? Because I know in a certain part you go to the snowy area. I forget what the region's called. But I forget. Oh no, Garuda's in the 12's Wood. But I know like the snowy area is what you end up exploring more of it in Heaven's Ward. But it's like it's kind of like it was like kind of hinting at you to go into the Heaven's Ward area, right? Ah, here we go. Okay, so there's a there is a scenario of some kind in here. Some kind of a solo instance. Just slowly click through everything again. Sometimes I forget to do it, like sometimes I'm just not focusing and I'm just like clicking through everything, so I apologize for that. Man, I'm looking really forward to, the new expansion, especially with the Pictomancer, because I was gonna make a glam for it, and it's like, you know, it's like, what is, Yoshi P to expect if he makes, like, a Pictomancer, like a wizard that uses a paintbrush? Well, you know I'm gonna make an Austrian painter, glam, right? If I'm gonna be able to play as the little Lalafelian painter. And just make people disappear. With my paintbrush. Alright, was it? Oh, we're scaled at level 31. Okay, so... Oops. Oh, why don't I have Carbuncle summoned? Okay. But, okay, so this would mean, you would have been able to, unlock the, summoner, or summoner, or the, you know, the actual job classes at level 30, so. Oh, okay. But yeah, your first little summon is Ifrit. And then later on in the summoner quest, you get Titan afterwards, and you get Garuda last. And it's supposed to be like, when they did it, it's like the order in which you fight them in the story. Because, you know, the whole idea with the summoner, I think in the older Final Fantasy games, is you would kill the summon, and then you could summon them. Oh, you can? Where would you go out of bounds then, though? I know with the FC house I have, my friend did this weird thing where you can go into... He made an extra room that, you know, shouldn't be able to exist in the small versions of the player houses. I remember there used to be this weird thing you can do in Stormwind and World of Warcraft where you would jump on this lantern and then you would fall. You would reach this certain point on the wall, and then you would be under. You'd end up falling through the earth, and then you'd be underneath Stormwind. Is it like something similar to that? I know in the Elder Scrolls, there's like a hidden chest with had all the merchant's inventory, right? In merchant shops? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what I would want to risk getting my cheeks clapped by Yoshi P, though. Alright, let's get in our car. It would be pretty awkward if they just had like a bunch of gil in there too, right? And it's like, oh, you can just get the gil cap just by reopening this chest constantly. I wonder if there's like the equivalent of a GM island in Final Fantasy 14. Because I know there was like GM Island in the old version of World of Warcraft. I don't know if it still exists. But GM Island was a thing, and it was like where the GMs would be when they were logged into the game, so players wouldn't annoy them or whatever. Because I think back with World of Warcraft, the GMs actually had to be logged into the game and stuff. One time on each merchant? Ah, okay. Yeah, but I feel like they'd have a way of tracking if a player's been there, though. Because I know with Fallout 76, people found a way into the equivalent of the test room and all where all the items are. And Bethesda would just, they'd get tagged and then it's like, oh, just ban them. But people are actually smart and they just go on Smurf accounts, take all the stuff, and then trade it to their main. And it's like, as far as Bethesda knew, they thought they got the hacker. Although I suppose you could do that. You could just make an alt account in Final Fantasy 14 and then take all the stuff on the account you don't plan on using and then just trade it to yourself. All right. Back to square one. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do that. Be nice just to get, like, guild capped. I don't have to worry about money anymore. Because I don't really ever... I very rarely spend my money on anything in this game. Okay, I gotta talk to Menphilia. Between... It's hard for me to tell part of what you typed just now because the little heart icon is in the way of one of the words. I wish I could figure out how to make it to where I can remove the little heart symbol. What's the difference between 3 dicks and a joke? A blonde woman can't take a joke. Yeah. I don't know, the bimbo blondes are pretty attractive, though. Those blonde bimbos. Very attractive Scandinavian women. Or Aryan women, too, I guess. Or do Scandinavians count as Aryan? I'm not sure. Wear a helmet. I mean, that is probably what my friend Bino would do. I mean, he says he, for whatever reason, thinks women are more attractive if they're wearing a helmet. To where you don't see their face at all, or their head. Although I think I'm a little bit less extreme than my friend Bino. All I think it required is just a blindfold, and that'll make any woman more attractive if they just have a blindfold on all the time. Kind of like a 2B from a Nier Automata. Oh yeah, I understand the helmet thing. Yeah. Alright. Benfilia has another lead for you to pursue. Okay. Alright, where are we going now? There's a lot of talking so far. C cup of D cup. Or C cup or D cup? To be honest, I don't really care what women's boob size are. I'm more on the team booty than boobies, to be honest. Cause I mean, I don't mind dating a woman that's pretty petite, or whether if they have massive jugs. It doesn't really matter to me. If I had to pick, I honestly don't know, cause I honestly like both. It's like asking what your favorite cake is, although probably the bigger ones. Probably. I'm not sure. Probably D cup, I guess. No. Go more for that hourglass figure. But, I guess it would depend on how I'm feeling, though, at the time. Cause like you know, like sometime women aren't very well endowed, and they could be flat as a board, and I would be okay with that too. So. But you know, it's like I honestly think both are tied. It's kind of hard for me to pick, you know. It's like, do you like eating brownies more or chocolate cake more, right? I mean, they're both pretty good. But honestly, I think C cup is probably might even be better, though, now that I think about it. And it's mainly due to the fact that, you know, when you're older, when women get older, right? Like, you know, like their breast will sag if, you know, they had really big ones in their youth. So probably C cup would be better, I would imagine, right? But yeah, I've never really been too concerned with breast size, though. Usually the thing I find most attractive in a woman is those childbearing hips, you know? Yeah. We gotta sue them. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, in order to complete the quest, I have to soothe. Okay. Oops, I didn't spell it right. There we go. Oh, he must be some kind of miner. He has a pickaxe equipped. Alright. Let's talk to Aideen here. Okay. This is a fate, which I'm not gonna do. Oh, I just have to kill 3 of these. Okay. Oh, are you attacking me? But yeah, when it comes to the boobs too, like you say C cup or D, like I wouldn't care if like a girl was an A cup and was unfortunate to be that. I mean, it wouldn't really matter too much to me. And honestly, because A cup is really uncommon for women to have, I wonder how, like, that could honestly be more interesting, right? Because typically most women tend to be like B or C, right? Because I guess like, because like most dudes don't have like a micro penis, right? Like chibi doki. I don't know what that means. Oh, I'll have to look her up. But yeah, I guess like Ina would be an example of a broad that has kind of like small boobies, right? Throw, fire stone, stick, and rock. I'll have to look up Chippy Doki. I never heard of them. I know at some point, it'd probably be after the point I'm able to make a living off this stuff. Which will be quite some time, but I wouldn't mind getting like a little VTuber model of my little space gnome character here in the game. Alright, throw the firestone stick at the rock. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I can become a VTuber one day. I can become a real-life e-girl. I gotta become an e-girl to stop the e-girls, right? I can become the most popular e-girl on YouTube. Be like the Mr. Beast of e-girls. Ah, here we go. I remember really liking watching that one. I only watched them a few times, but it was Pika. I heard she's pretty good. But the only like VTubers I watch most of the time is either Gargura, Ame, and Ina, and sometimes Pika. But, yeah, and I guess technically Kibbs, right? At the bickering bunch. But, yeah, I think one of my favorite VTubers to watch is Gargura. Really like watching her. She's pretty goofy. It's the Goombas. The Gooba. Silvervale? Nah, I'm not really into Fee JoJo. I'm not really a big fan of the lewd tubers. I guess that's part of the reason why, like, if I do watch VTubers, I watch the HoloLive ones more, just because, I don't think they're allowed to be too much of a lewd tuber. Like, there's at a certain point where they can't do that, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I don't know all the VTubers' names in HoloLive. I think I know who Satoru is, maybe. The only ones on the Japanese part of HoloLive I know, really is Hachima, and that's it. I really like Hachima. Hachima is pretty crazy. I don't know. Females like Hachima are pretty fun to be around. In my experience. But I tend to be really attracted to females that are like complete gremlins, so. Oh, I didn't know there was a remake of Spice of Wolf. I know I watched, like, the original, a little bit of... I didn't finish it, but I watched a little bit of the original Spice and Wolf. I forget how old I was. I might have been in either middle school or early high school at the time. I mean, I thought the original Spice and Wolf was okay. I just hope that the new Spice and Wolf is, not infected with, politics. Because that usually is what turns me off of a show nowadays. I'll probably have to watch it in, sub, though, because, oh, it's gonna be based off the manga? Oh, okay, I'll have to check it out then. I've been recently watching it was at the 80s Berserk anime. And I kind of want to get the, if I were to get a manga, usually I don't really like reading. But I wouldn't mind reading the manga for Berserk. So far, it's pretty good. A lot of the characters and the music and the Berserk anime is pretty good. I really love the song Forces. Like, that song just gets the blood pumping. I usually listen to it just to wake up a bit if I'm really tired. I've never heard of Mazinger Z. You have to forgive me, I'm not too much of a weeb. I'm more of a Romer-boo than a weeb. So. But, I've been trying to get into anime. My friend, Bucky and Boo gave me a whole list of anime. It is extremely long to watch. And I remember Bucky saying, you might not live long enough to, with how sick you are all the time to even finish this, so. Let me get another drink. I know there's this one anime I really liked. Have you ever watched Drifters? I thought Drifters was a pretty good anime. I never finished it. I need to actually watch it again and start over. But I thought Drifters was an interesting show. Oh man, it would be cool to play in like a either a Pathfinder or 5e game, and kind of make a Cow as a character in the game again. I know usually when I first had Chow Chow as a character in a tabletop role-playing game, I ended up having them as like kind of like a psychic type character. Like they would use psionics and stuff with a little bit of combat. And I know if I were to play them in like 5e, they have that one fighter archetype, the psionic warrior. That would fit perfectly for Chow. And just be a little forest gnome or whatever, as far as the race is concerned. Even though they're a space gnome. Okay. The mangled corpse. Oh, I remember what dungeon we do after this. We do the Hawk Manor. There we go. Now I remember what the next part of the quest was. I think we're actually going to come up with that pretty soon. Alright, Secret of the White Lily. Show Lily the button? Wait, am I going back here? Oh, okay. I go to New Gridania. Okay. Okay, Lily button. Here you go, lady. What can you tell me? Alright, guess we have to show her the button now. Where's the next one? Oh, crap. Going the wrong way. Thought I was in the Leather Workers Guild, but apparently not. Go to the Lancers Guild. I'm getting pretty tired. I think I'll get to the part where we unlock the dungeon, but I'll probably do the dungeon first thing tomorrow, maybe. I think will be the plan. I already have thought of a clever title for the episode. Skeletons in her closet. Okay. Yeah, Hawk Manor, there we go. That's how you spell it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with the title tomorrow with that. A very, very clickbaity title. Alright. Let's seek out the entry to Hawk Manor. And we'll just like unlock it, right? And then I'll just end it there. Or wait, before we'll end it, I wanna check out another one of my friend's houses. I know we checked out my friend Mark's house at the end of last episode. But we didn't check out the FC he's in house. Or like, I don't know if they even have one, but you can check that out. Let's get in our car. Alright, well then after this I can continue and possibly play Helldivers with my friend Kibbo, if he's still playing it, or just continue farming souls and Elden Ring. I think I'm leaning more towards just relaxing and playing Elden Ring. Don't think I got the mental energy to play what do you call it? Helldivers 2. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we unlocked Hawk Manor. Let's, what is it? Let's, first do New Game Plus, and then suspend for now. And then, I'm gonna check out, I'm actually gonna, I got an idea. I'll first check out, we'll check out, Silma and Zatsu's guild house. And then, but first we'll check out Mark's. Oh, he might actually be in his, Oh, he might actually... Mark might be in his estate right now. Let's actually go say hi to him. I don't know if he's like AFK or whatever. Let's go bug him real quick. Yeah. Oh, there's Mark. Oh yeah, this is my friend Mark's character. It was a very really ripped bearded Rogaden man. I think he's a nurse in real life. So usually he's always giving me helpful advice on how to take care of myself. There we go. Let's eat some pizza in front of his face. Do a toast to our giant friend. Alright, let me, I'm gonna go check out his, No worries. I'ma look at your FC house. There we go. Yeah, he's got the same title as me. He's the altar boy, I'm the altar girl. This looks pretty cool. Got a neat garden. Looks like they're making some Favnerian onions. This kind of reminds me of how Zatsu and Silma's FC house looks. Oh, this looks amazing. I like the first floor with the rain thing. It reminds me, I remember there was this restaurant, I think it was in like San Diego or Long Beach. It was like, I gotta ask my parents what it was. It was like it kind of looked like it was like a restaurant, but then in the inside it looked like a rainforest type thing. I forgot what it was called. I wonder if they even still have those restaurants anymore. Oh wow, they've done a really good job. And what's the FC name? I know the tag for their FC is cute. I have no idea anything about this FC. I just know my friend Mark is in it. Damaged Goods. Okay. Okay. Well, Damaged Goods is an FC and on the Exodus server. I have no idea what they do. But all I know is that their FC house looks pretty amazing. Did a really good job decorating it. Alright. Oh, I love the bottom floor so far. This feels like a jungle almost. I'm lost. Is this like a maze? Oh no. There's a tree here. What's this supposed to be? Oh, there's two dolls here. Okay. This is kind of scary now. I don't know. Maybe this would be better if I do it in a first person. Did I just go around in a huge circle? Yeah, I did. Oh no, we're lost. Okay. There must be more than one secret. Oh, okay, there's a fireplace here. Okay, that must be like a secret. We found the 2 dolls. And then we found the fireplace. I wonder if there's a secret over here that they placed. Oh, there's a little tonberry. And a shark. Okay. I think we found everything in the maze. I need to find my way out of here now. I wonder if they have one of those book things, so you can leave a note to like comment on their property. We'll check to see if there's one on the 2nd floor. We'll comment on their things like, oh, I'm a friend of Mark. Your FC house looks pretty amazing. 10 out of 10. Alright, maybe there's something you can leave a note outside here? Is it this? Oh, I can leave a message here. Right? Oh, no. I'm a friend of Mark. Your FC house looks amazing inside. Just give them 2 likes. Oh yeah, I'd really love to get, if I could get like a private mansion or a bigger FC house, I'd love to have it in the Ulda area. To have it in a nice warm desert. Alright, let's go check out, I don't know if they changed the way it looked. I think they changed a little bit, but I think I showed, what their FC house, looked like, because they were going to give it to me at one point. Oh, who's 2D Melt? Okay, I wonder why they're saying thank you so much. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, let me go to Zatsu's guild. Yeah, maybe I'll have to see who Mark hangs out with. Maybe I can hang out at his FC house from time to time and talk to people. Oh, there's Zatsu. Oh, it looks like they changed a little bit of it. His armor looks pretty cool. I want to see what he's using for his armor. That armor looks pretty dope. Oops. Oh, that's his adventure plate. Didn't want to look at that. Examine. Replica heavy behemoth helm. Prestige armor of light. Is that all prestige armor of light? Gauntlets of the behemoth cane. Legs of undying twilight. Okay. I mean, I can always ask, it looks like it's Behemoth King, Twilight Pants, right? And then Prestige Armor of Light. Okay. Oh, I wonder what they did to the inside. I wonder why they changed it. Alright. Well, let's look at it. I thought they were gonna keep it the same because Silma worked really hard on it. I'll have to ask Silma about it. Or Silma or Zatsu, I guess. Why it looks different on the outside. Oh no, it looks pretty much the same in the inside. Okay. Alright. Looks like the bottom floor is pretty much the same too. They got a little meditation area. Let's see if they change the top floor. Oh no, it looks pretty much the same. Okay. What about this side? Well, I think this looks a little bit different. I think this honestly looks a little bit better if it's different. Let's check the bottom floor. I know the bottom floor they had like a little living room area. It looked like it'd be like a place you'd watch TV together. Like this. Okay, I guess there's a little place to lay down. Well, yeah, this is where I would always sit down and like whenever I was watching anime, I just had my character sit here. I think me and Zatsu and Silmer was sitting there during Christmas, and we were watching Bad Santa 2, but we were watching it together, but we all had all our characters sitting here in the video game. Okay, they changed this too. So before this was like we had it looking like an arcade. What's this supposed to be now? Okay, so this is like a little stage area. Okay, they'll probably end up doing events here or something. Ah, neato. Alright, well, I'm gonna teleport to we'll teleport to our FC house. Alright. Oh yeah, in case anybody would want to that watches me. I don't know why you would want to, because not really anyone's in my FC right now. It's pretty much just me and a few of my friends' alts, so they can log in case I'm in the hospital too long or something, and I don't lose my FC house. But if you want to, I guess I know you can like apply to join guilds by going to the FC house and I think going on the placard or whatever. But you can like apply here, right? But if you want to know the address of my FC house, if you want, I'll probably make a dedicated video to this later. But I guess if you're at the end of this and you want to, I guess, join my FC, I don't know why you'd want to. But the address for it, let me see the map. Okay, so it is House 17 in the Shoragon subdivision. I'm trying to remember what else there is to it. Let's look at the actual address again. It's House 17, Shoragon subdivision of the 1st Ward. On the Exodus server. And if you want to, like, apply, you can go to the company profile. I think you go to the company profile here and you just like apply or something. Yeah, there's only just me and I think my friends alts, so they can like get in here and just help me keep the house in case I'm you know, bedridden for too long. But yeah. There you go. Anyways, I'm gonna get off right now. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you hopefully tomorrow if I'm feeling well. Goodbye.